two Chinese folk songs with us, and it was just really great to have a kind of Western approach to Chinese folk music that we were able to play in concert. There was one called Wan Hua Hua that we played for the first time in Xi'an, and it turned out that it was from that region of China. So all of the administrators and who was the president of Zhaoda and all the big administrators for the university at the beginning of Nebraska Week, they just, all their faces lit up, and it was just like really magical.
Big
We could
smiles.
all see it all of a sudden. We had no idea we were going to get this reaction from that, and it was really.
And they all came up afterward and they were just, you played a piece from our region, and it was so special to them. So
Yeah,
it's really
along that line as well. When we played the piece with them, Jasmine Flower, the piece that we just performed here, we're now not really that different, and music really bridges the gap that we can get together and communicate on stage without much rehearsal time, and really just sit down and have a conversation with each other, without kind of rehearsal or anything like that. And language wasn't a barrier, and I think for the audience to see that as well, not just for us, performers on stage, for the audience to see that we could come over there and perform together with Chinese musicians. I think the audience took something away from that. I know they probably took a lot of things away, but hopefully one of them is that we're not so different.
like I said, we sort of encountered that touring feel that's a professional touring sort of setting where you're performing every day and you don't have a lot of in between time to work something else up or to practice together or practice on your own. So just being thrown into that sort of professional touring feeling is making us learn how to do that in the future. Like we already went to Pacific Northwest, kind of took what we learned in China and were able to apply it there. It was just a fantastic experience. One time, I think it was me and you and possibly you, went and it was raining. And so it was one of those days where not so many musicians were out playing in the park and there weren't quite as many like dancers dancing and singers singing. And but we walked to this little stone bridge and this man was under the bridge and an elderly man playing a really long flute of some kind, Chinese flute. And the rain was falling and it was silent. It was one of those timeless moments. And just moments like that happened throughout the trip and they were all just really special.
Many things from the moment we took off from the Lincoln airport and then landed 20
Before
minutes
that,
later.
James had to go to DC
Oh, yeah.
to get that ticket.
It was just, the whole thing was just kind of, well, some crazy thing just happened, let's just smile and go with it.
Yeah.
And we just
Well,
kind of
it's
had
an
to, have these crazy adventures and know that it would all turn out for the best. And if you have that attitude, it just all kind of came together and it was pretty cool.